Welcome back, IP4. I hope you're doing great and you're staying safe. Welcome back to our class. This is class number 4, lesson 4, semester 2, and today we're learning a new program. The program we're learning about is called Photopea. So let's get started. First, what is Photopea? This is the icon for Photopea, and Photopea is a web-based graphics editor which can work with raster and vector graphics. It can be used for image editing, making illustrations, web design, and converting between different image formats. Photopea is advertising supported software. So which means it's a free program. It's website based. It works with the website. You don't need to download it. And the way they make money is from the advertisements that they have on the website. This is the website of Photopea, and when you go to the website, this is what you see. So this is the page of Photopea. When you have to search it on Google, and you will see it right there. Click New Project or go to the File menu and select New. So you see this page? You can select New Project or go to File on the top left corner and click File. You can name the project in Photopea, the name that you need, and give the size to the project. You can change the measurements to be pixels, percentage, millimeters. Also, you can use the templates for the page that it's given to you. So here you can see you have name, you have the size and the details of the project. And here on the end, you see they have different options for you to choose. You can choose social, print, photo, screen, mobile, ads, and it has different templates and sizes that you might need or it might be useful for you. You can choose the color of background, white or transparent. You can click Create to start to work. So here, you can click Create to start to work. And here on the top, background, you can select white or transparent. The white plane will be your working area. So in this page, you can see the white plane, and it's the place that you work on and do your project. Now, let's talk about tools. The main things that you need to know, the basic ones, is menu, properties. So tools, menu, and properties. So it's these three. So we have our tools, menu, and property. These sidebars extend the options for more tools and editing. So on the right-hand corner, you see on the top, there are two symbols. By clicking that, you can extend and have more tools to work with to help you to go through the process. For opening a picture on the work plane, you can go to File and click Open and Place. You can also drag and drop. So you can go to File and click Open and Place right here. Or, and you just obviously select it from the place that you opened, and you just click Open. When you have your image, you can work when you have your image on the work plane, you can resize it. To resize and keep the original proportion, hold Shift and resize using the small squares on each edge. So you can see these on the edges are there to help you. These small squares will help you to resize. Next, in here, you can see the different layers of the process, what you have done. Whenever you want to work, you have to select the correct layer that you need to work on. So whatever you need to select, whatever you want to select, you have to come to the layer tab and select which layer do you need. For this, I have a small tip for you. Always try to name each layer that you work on. Maybe you can name it picture of landscape, picture of mountain, picture of human, picture of animal, or just whatever that makes you remember, oh, this is that picture, or this is that shape, or it's the blue rectangle, it's the yellow triangle. So make sure you always name your layers so you will not forget the layer that you've been working on, because at some point you will have many layers here, and then you will be lost and you cannot find the one that you want to edit or change, and it will be quite time consuming. So from the start, try to name each layer and try to remember which it was. That is one of the best tips that you can get. Next, we have the Move tool that helps you to move different things that you select. This is the symbol or the icon of the Move tool. Rectangular selection tool that select anything within the rectangle. This is a rectangle selection tool. And when you drag it, so you just click and drag, and whatever is in the rectangle will be selected. Lasso selection tool. Select anything within the free form shape. So you have this free form shape that you can draw by yourself, and then when you draw it, you have to close it, of course. And you can select whatever is inside it. Magic wand selection tool. Select automatically. This magic wand can be very useful, especially when you want to select only the background, and the person or the object is quite different colors. For example, white and black or white and blue. So it's a darker color. So the software can differentiate the two colors, and then it can select a rough selection for you automatically. And of course, you can usually go deep and zoom and fix it by yourself to make it more perfect, because sometimes the program will not have that perfect selection or differentiation as your eyes. Next, we have crop. You can cut some part of the image using crop. Eyedropper it picks up the color from another surface. This can be useful. You can pick up some colors and select and change whatever you need. Sometimes you need some specific color that you cannot find, but by using this, if you already have the picture, you can just select it and it will give you the exact color that you need. Now, let's open the program and try some of these tools. So we're on the page right now. And when we go on the page, we can select new project, or even we can search for some picture, maybe landscape. All right, so let's choose one. Maybe we can choose just a random one. Maybe this one. Maybe a better quality. Okay, let's choose this picture and we just save it for now. I'll just save it on, okay, save. And we go back and we say open from computer and upload. So you get this process. If not, I'll do it again. You can go to, also you can go to file. You can click open and place. And you can go find the picture that you want on your desktop or whatever. For me, it's right here. I select it and I click upload. So now I have my picture right here. All right. So now we have move and all these options, but for now, let's get into a bit more detail how you can move it. So this is move option that we learned today. Okay. This is the select option, and if you hold it, you see, you go on it and click right, click left and hold your click left, and it will give you two options. So you can have ellipse select or rectangle select, which is like this. Rectangle is you just click and drag this part, for example, and I can delete it, for example. All right. Or ellipse, let's say here, and it's gone. It's a hole in the middle. Or we don't have necessary to delete anything. Maybe I can make a small sun here. And don't forget, I have to make a new layer. For making a new layer, you can click this. It's making a new layer here. And you can call it sun. And now we can go put some color inside maybe. We click this one to select some color. So maybe I'll select some orangey, yellowy color and click OK. Now we have to find here. You find the bucket and you can color it inside. Okay, now this is just an example. Actually, there are many options. I can make more special, spread, have some edits on it. Make the opacity less. But that's a lot of details at the moment, so I just wanted to show you some options that you can have. But we're going through the tools that we learned today. Next, we have the lasso. Again, you see the ones that have this little arrow, it means it has more options under it. So if we click and hold, it will give you the other options. So this is lasso. If you just click, hold and click and hold, and go back to the start, you can see the selection. Right. Now, next we have also Polygon that can help you select, but you have to come back to the start. So also I want to teach you something. When you have this, when you're here, for example, if you double click, it will close it for you. You don't need to go all the way. So whenever you feel like you're already covering the part you were selected, you can just double click and it will close it for you, because for selection tools, you have to have a closed area so it can select it. Next, we have the magic lasso, which is kind of automatically gets, maybe I'll read out some of the extra things first. I'll go, notice I went back to the original picture, and now this is the magnet. So magnet means it will try to find the segments of the picture. So you can see I'm kind of trying to select the mountain, and it's going, I'm going very slowly on the edge of the mountain, and the selection tool is selecting it for me. So now let's go a bit faster, maybe. Just going around. And I'll just close it now. Okay, so now we can see. And before I do anything, I have to open new layer so I can do edits on the selected part. And you can see this is my selected area. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. This is the magic one. You can select and you just click on it. And practice. We have the quick selection that it will select quickly, maybe not perfect, but it will try. So now it's kind of selecting the lake in the middle. You can see. We can go object select. Which I can drag this and it will select some object. which mostly I recommend quick select if you want to have something quickly. Maybe it's better. And next we have the crop option, which we can crop out the picture. Like this. Okay, so don't forget you have to, when you crop, you have to come here and press confirm. Oh, yeah. Next we have the magnifier, and the crop option has other options too. We have the eyedropper. You can see I select, it will show me the colors that are in the picture, and maybe I want some green, this green for example. I selected, and here you can see the color changed to be green. Okay, all right, so that's all the tools that we learned for today. So we will go through the whole project, whole tools first, and then once we finish the basic and we know how to do some edits, we will start editing some pictures and doing some projects together, so we can remember each tool more precise, because for sure we learned some tools today, maybe next week we will not remember all of them. All right, so just try to remember the tools, and just some introduction for you, which it was today, and we will continue some more introduction about other tools on this program next week. All right, thank you guys for joining our class today. Stay safe and take care. Have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.